Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to Blank Dream. On this video I'm going to try to achieve ending 3 and ending 1. So, to achieve ending 3, I believe I need to get all of his mirrors and then enter this door. Yeah. I need to get all of his mirrors because last time I got all of her mirrors. So I need to get all of his mirrors but not her mirrors. And that will give me ending 3. And ending 1 would give is where I show both of their mirrors to them. Except for the last mirror. Right, so I'll be back when I could find his mirrors. Okay, I'm a dumbass. So, the Realm of Blood. So, we go to the Realm of Blood, which I always knew was the answer, but I'm too stupid. So, to achieve this ending, you need to find this room with a teddy bear, and then go through this door and run up. And then you find his, then you find his well. The mirror shows Ryatora's reflection. It doesn't seem to change as much as Ryatora looks, okay. So, that took a while to figure out. I need to consult the wiki, I'm sorry, I had to. This took way too long to figure out by myself. So I needed to look at the wiki. So we're in the Realm of Blood, so let's go and get Ryatora over here. You found another mirror. Can they truly be found so quickly? Quickly? What do you mean quickly? Alright then, let's go. Sorry to trouble you, but leave me there. Okay. Oh, I can't believe this took so long. This took so long. This took like an hour. Like, you guys would not see it because I edit these videos down, but it took so long to figure this out. Let's see what you're up to. Now, what would it be this time? I can't imagine what will come up, even though it's about me. I wonder if the return of a new memory were to totally invert my present person. Oh no. That may as well be the same as death. No jokes about how I'm already dead, please. Okay. Please don't. This is the Realm of Blood for a reason, you know. 1 year ago, a company. Should we get going, Sengoku? Yep. Are you worn out, sir? Yeah, trouble at home lately. At home? Eek. Is Sis up to something again? She has seemed upset lately. No, not that. Well, it's not the kind of thing you tell people about, but you're not a stranger. See, my old man's inheritance is proving to be kind of a mess. The inheritance of a famed artist, eh? Oh no, he's related to Renzo? I bet it's a lot. But didn't your father pass away last year? Why is it only a problem now? Actually, it's been trouble ever since then. I am the eldest son, but the will says everything should go to someone else, except they're refusing it. Is this Shinji? That said, they won't even give it to me. So it's up to in the air what was the old man thinking? That really does sound messy. With money, you should always follow the law. That's what I intend to do soon. I'll I'll get a lawful interpretation at a suitable place. With this taking up all my time, I didn't realize how I have hardly been talking to my daughter lately. This is a delicate time for her too. This is no good as her father. I should... Calm down, sir. Are you okay? Right. Sorry. I should at least do my job properly. I know, Sengoku. Will you come over to our house later? Huh? To your house, sir? I'm sure it'll take her mind off of it to talk with her brother. Wait, what? I'm sure it will take her mind off of it to talk with her brother. And if you could talk to my daughter like a good uncle. He is our uncle. Your daughter, you say? There'll be some trouble. She's been retreating into her shell lately. She doesn't have many friends at school. I feel like she needs some new relationships. Well, I wonder if a clumsy fellow like me could have a good talk with her. It's fine. You're a good guy. I'm sure somebody like you is just a guy to help my glum daughter. It's pathetic as can be that we're too busy with money to tend to her, but this is important. We can't ignore it. Alright then, if my brother-in-law insists, how can I refuse? Sorry. Hey, wait, have you seen her before? The cute young lady in your New Year's card, right? Alright, I wouldn't mind taking some time to brag about her, but it's time. There's work to be done, yes. Okay, now let's go. The West Building, right? Yep. So, our brother is our uncle, and he's also a pedophile. Oh, great. I remember. I see, Monsieur, you're... Shinji Ushi, no doubt. He was my boss and brother-in-law. Though at the moment I can't recall if I ever did meet you in person while I was alive. They seem like trivial memories, but I feel like they relate to my death and wish. Many holes remain, but I remembered a fair bit. Couldn't have done it without your effort. I've got something here. Mercer got a mysterious key. I picked it up on a rare walk around this world. No point in me having it. I'm sure you'll make better use of it. Now, no more to do in this eerie place. Be sure to let me know if you find another mirror. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is go to the fireplace. Hold on, I'm safe. Yeah, this one. Okay. The fireplace here and this end. And this should open this door, which will lead us to his final mirror. I'll lock the door with the Mr. Key. Okay, here we go. Teddy bear. Oh, beauty. Yeah, sure. Alright, so this is his mirror. The mirror shows Ryotora's reflection. It doesn't seem to change as much as Mercury looks. Okay, let's go get him. Why did you do that? Good thing I saved. Renzo's cell. So let's go here. Let's not die. Hey, uncle pedophile of mine. My boss Shinji Ushi was an and sis was, and the child of my boss's sis. What's left is why of me being here, of course. Oh wait, I didn't click on the mirror. Hey uncle, I found something. What, another mirror? The third one. I sense big things coming. Okay. Alright then, let's go. Sorry to trouble you, but leave me there. The mirror shows where it holds reflection. A bit different from the other mirrors, strange place too, reaching the critical moment perhaps. You walk to this place by yourself. Boy, you're strong, I mean it deeply. But strength isn't the same as never fatiguing. No, save it for later. First look at this mirror. Oh, she just looked like you when you were a kid, but at the same time, much too cute for that. Ah, it's fine, you're a good guy. I'm sure somebody like you is just a guy to help my glum daughter. Okay, now let's go. The west building route, yeah? God, the smoke's already up to the floor. It's no good, the stairs are too hot to approach. What? Cruel fate, will it end like this, without anything resolved with my family? I'm sorry, Chica, Mushiro. So I'll never get to meet Mushiro. I'm sure she'll grow to be far prettier than Sis. I really wanted to have that chance. It's really not anything lewd, it's just to see beauty there. I remember it all. How I died, my wish, and all the rest. I see now. Admirable fantasy, if I do say so myself. I'm a bit tired, feel like more information overload than the previous mirrors were. Once I got it sorted out, I'll talk about things to do. I'll talk about things to do with you, and what I know. I'm sure that's simply my duty. Oh, are you planning to go on ahead? If you are, I'll accompany you. A good uncle should protect girls, you know. Okay. Let's save first. Renzo's cell. I'm guessing this is Renzo. Yes. Is that Grandpa? You're Renzo. Once there was a painter. He was known as the mad genius Renzo Ushi. Renzo's art was highly esteemed and sold for high prices. He had a status and wealth. Grandpa, what are you talking about and why are you here? Wait, look closely, I don't think you could hear us. Soon Renzo married a woman. They had a son named Shinji. Renzo preached the beauty of art to his wife and child, but they showed no interest in it. Renzo's wife did not see his art, only the prices attached. Shinji too was taught her practically. What? So it was only natural that Renzo formed a relationship with a servant, showing true interest in art. When Shinji was 8, Renzo and the servant had an illegitimate child. Her name was Takamaki. Renzo kept Takamaki hidden from his wife and Shinji, managing 2 families. But between Shinji, who cared not at all for art, and Takamaki, who adored it like her mother, Renzo's affection went towards Takamaki. That came to an end shortly after Shinji went to college, when Takamaki's existence came to light. Renzo offered his wife consultation as asked and divorced her. Shinji, already grown, kept the Ushi name, A wise choice. He knew how to make a living. Some time passed after that when Takamaki, who Renzo adored as a daughter and a student, turned 18. Renzo made the biggest mistake of his life. He adored his daughter, Takamaki, so he had a child with her. Takamaki and the murderer left Renzo. They refused even money. Takamaki seemingly birthed and raised the child, but who knows the details? Renzo was unable to hear of it. Near 20 years passed since that incident, and Renzo died of an illness. Nothing unusual, age comes for all. Shinji was the eldest son of the Uchi family, set to inherit his fortune. But thinking of it as a final atonement, Renzo passed on, leaving the will, a will to give it all to Takamaki, the inheritance. So the boss was disputing with Takamaki over it. That man's soul is now bound here. Unlike the other souls, the world is forcing him to be here. Only the creator of this world knows why, but it seems some dead fellow has business with me. But very well, to face my sin eternally is an appropriate afterlife for me. That's all. Sorry for the long story. Visitors are rare. I can't see or hear you, but I know you're there. Be well, dead one and soul. Dead one and soul. Let's go. There's nothing more here. Shall we return to the usual place? Especially after Renzo's story, I need to talk to you. Yo, listen to Ryotaro. Got it. Alright then, let's begin. First off, monsieur, I think you can probably open this big door now. I had no problem opening the same kind of door earlier. Surely you can open this one if you want to. Before that, listen to what I have to say. Now that I've got my memories back, I am Ryotaro Sengoku, younger brother of Chika Uchi, Monsieur's mother and subordinate to her dad, Shinji Uchi. Okay. I knew about you a while back from a New Year's card Sis sent me. To be honest, I found you cute. Not exactly a romantic thing, of course. I was captivated by your latent beauty, I suppose. But when I asked my boss about you, I learned you've been glum and moping as of late. And I know why. You injured someone in middle school, and Sis kept you shackled ever since. That's right. My boss invited me over to your house, and I was honestly pumped to try to help you. It made me sad to imagine such a beautiful girl moping around. He says without a second of hesitation. No fucking fun now. It's the end. Huh? But when I died before it happened, we got caught in a fire in a building at work. A fire? Yes. I was with your father. After that, well, it even kind of surprised me. Partially by will, I became a soul, and flew around to where you were, apparently. So for the year or so between my death and yours, my spirit was sort of haunting you. Yeah, that's creepy. Oh, but I was hardly even conscious of anything. I just vaguely know that's what happened. For you see, forever since I saw your photo, I consider you someone beautiful and worth protecting. So even through that, I had the wish of getting to talk to you at least once. So that was your wish. So it was. Thus it's been granted. By following you, I wandered up in this world. And in this world, my unrealized wish came true. So what's next, I wonder? Looks like it's this. your body. I'm not sure if I'll send or go to the void or what, but this is goodbye. For sure, the harsh circumstances you had, and the fact that you're dead now. I don't feel like it's irrelevant to me. I can't say don't blame your parents. But I just want you to know that I can't force you to understand or sympathize, but just know. Your father worries over and regretted how he was spending less time with you. He wasn't just weighing you and the inheritance on the scale. Your mother was working with your father to obtain proof that Ushi's fortune belonged to them. Maybe she failed to control her strength properly. Maybe she wasn't calm, but she had no ill will, I'm sure. I'm sure after the boss and I died, she endured the sorrow of losing a husband and brother and fought for her family. Your father and mother might have been clumsy, but they weren't cold-blooded. I just want you to know that. It's probably too late to say no, though. Alright, one last thing while I'm being late. There are people who value you. There are people who be sad about your death. It may be a bit warped, admittedly, but I'm one of them. The world's not that much of a disappointment, you see. So I've done my best to encourage you. Ryator left. If you're telling me that, then where should my wish to erase my existence go? Okay, so I guess now we have to open this door. Open the large door. Do it. Oh, you Zero Zoti. Hey. Hayato. Why are you here? Because this soul is necessary for granting a wish. Hello, me. You successfully broke all the mirrors. Your wish will soon come true, and this world's purpose will be concluded. What do you mean? This mirror world revolves around you, Mushiro. You hold dominion over it. Once a deceased girl wish had mirror-like, a wish my life had never even existed. It was a very strong wish, and to fulfill it, this mirror world was created. It was made solely to realize her wish. The other souls were just extras drawn to it. She should have granted her wish in this world she made, but she wasn't able to fulfill it, because she broke before she could. Just as she created this world, she lost everything, including her memories and her wish. So not knowing her purpose or who she wandered this world and fell apart. That's in the past now, a concluded tale. Unable to achieve its goal, this world went on existing, sucking in souls who died near the lake with strong wishes. That wasn't Mushiro, was it? Of course, it was someone long before you, the first person to come to this world. Several years later, a girl threw herself into this lake. Amazingly, she had the same wish as the world's creator, so that this world could complete its duty and choose a new soul to control it. And so, since you carried the same wish, you became the new ruler, surpassing the originator. The wish the world sought to grant stayed the same. Only the person in the center of it was replaced. I was made the ruler of this world. The extra riffraff who feel jealousy towards you still sees the broken originator as the rightful ruler. And maybe, the broken though she may be, she personally got in your way at times. Even so, you successfully broke all the mirrors without even wasting weeks or months being lost. Oh, trust me, I wasted a lot of time. You shattered and erased all the remnants of you in the form of the mirrors containing your past. Having recorded all your action, I can attest to that. But it's not over just yet. This boy's soul is absolutely necessary for total erasure of your life, because he's simply too significant to you. Without eradicating his soul, your life can't be nullified. So it was none other than you who unconsciously bound his soul to this world. such that you could kill him by your own hand. You're telling me I have to kill Ayato. What's the problem? You may feel guilty for a second, but right after that, you would have never existed. For sure, you're still suffering, huh? If you kill me, you'll be free from your pain. Right after my death, your conflict will end. It's your world, you can make the choice. I don't know. I don't know what I should do. I've overcome a lot of obstacles coming here. I've looked back on my past and erased it. But is it really right just to make it so I never existed? Thinking back, it was a boring life. I wouldn't say it was entirely devoid of enjoyment. But if you ask whether I'll live the same life again, I absolutely refuse without a doubt. In fact, I had to say I've come to hate it all. I wish my life had never even existed. And yet I've learned that my mom and dad gave their best efforts for me, clumsy as they were. And I know there's a person who valued me, going so far as to come to this world to encourage me. Can I make all of that something that never happened? I can't. I can't do it. I can't. I can't do it anymore. Dad's secret distress, Mom's painful efforts, even Rheator's unusual concern for me. I just can't make it all be gone. That's not my wish anymore. I'm really sure about that. Whatever you think, whatever you know, it won't actually change the harsh reality. Are you still giving up on your wish? I am. I see. I, the mirror world, accept abandoning the wish. Its reason for being ends here. This world can vanish when the ruler's wish is granted or they abandon it with clear intent. It won't be left up in the air like it had been. So will everyone here vanish? Except for you, Mishra. To get straight to the point, you're not dead yet. Your soul has left your body, of course, but your body isn't actually dead. You drowned your soul, but as it happens, a passerby found you. They called it in right away, and though uncautious, you were saved. It was a failed attempt. Mercer, when your soul leaves here, it will be forced back into your body. But what you have done in this world won't be written off. The memories you erased by breaking the mirrors won't come back to you when you return to life. You didn't actually carry out your wish, so the actual past isn't gone, but your memories of it are. Maybe you remember talking with me a bit, but things like meeting me at the lake. Are you still prepared to leave this place? Can you live in a world where you've given up on living once before? I'll live, because I'm not dead yet. For you protecting me and what this world has given me, I want to give it another try. I see. That's a relief then. I'm not scared of vanishing without getting my wish. Because my wish coming true could just free me of this world. But now all the souls will be freed, right? That's a happy thing for me. I feel sure of that. Yeah, but Usataro, she didn't get to see Usataro. Wish her leave in death or something at my grave. Think of it like saying hi. Okay, I'll be sure to find your grave. Geez, 7 years and it ended like this. As long as the ruler is satisfied, I suppose. Will the one who created this world go to heaven too? Not sure about heaven or hell, but they will be free from this world to go anywhere they go. To go where they go. That's good. I say ruler, but you're more of a super... I still can't pronounce that word, technically. I'm a little scared about how much I will forget, but I won't lose my time in this world. And I won't ever wish to erase the events to come. It's time to go. Yep. Let's see what this ending is about. After that, I regained consciousness in a hospital bed. Apparently, I really have been saved, and my soul returned safely from the mirror world. My mother was there, looking at me in the way I felt she hadn't in years. Monsieur, you're awake. So that means in the other ending, the mother we did not remember kinda... Oh, that was actually a sad ending then. Thank goodness, oh thank goodness. If I had lost you too. I'm sorry, I drove you to this. I didn't I? I drove you to this, didn't I? My mother was shocked by my suicide attempt and apologized for her harsh discipline. My head felt very hazy. I only remembered that she was my mother, who became very strict at some point. It took a lot just to recognize that as real. As I thought about it, fear and unease towards my mother came up from the gaps in my memory. But it's okay. Ryotaro had told me about the pressure on the Ushis and how death had taxed my mother's mind. Now that I was able to accept that, it was easy to hold my mother's hand. My brain had suffered memory loss and I could no longer remember many past events. I remember Ayato was someone important to me, but I had no concrete memories of him. Oh. But I distinctly remember talking in the mirror world and felt considerable warmth from that alone. I clearly remember Yuzuru and Ryotaro too. I probably only met them in the mirror world. Ultimately, my mother gave up on the inheritance and we live a simple life together. Things are a little strict at my high school, but I think I can handle it now. After all, this is the world I've come to after many shortcuts and detours. Okay, I better get to bed. I have school tomorrow, and tonight I hope to have good dreams. Or like blank dreams. Oh, this is sad because that means in the Mobius strip ending, we denied our mother of remembering our mother, and she probably went insane from that. Oh god, that's a pretty sad ending, the Mobius strip ending. Oh no. Our poor mother, man. God. So... Wait, who's left? I guess Ayato's dad that never... He lost both his wife and his son and his daughter. So he's not doing well either. And our mother... So either way, somebody's gonna end up with a bad ending. Unless ending 1 is a fix for all of these. I hope so. Alright, I see you back to do ending 1. After this is done. Teriyaki tomato. Nice. Ending tray, small happiness. This too is a proper ending. I don't know, man.